Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn energy reading, and this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take the parts that do resonate. If it does not, leave the parts that do not resonate, as those may be meant for someone else. All right, I just wanted to say a heartfelt thank you so much to everyone that has sent me messages. It's absolutely amazing how much all of your energy and your kindness has lifted my spirits and given me so much positive motivation. I just can't thank you enough. It warms my heart, and I've shown my family members, and they're just amazed by it too. And I can't thank you enough for all of your kind words and support. It's truly amazing, truly, and thank you. Words can't describe or tell you how much I appreciate it. So I just wanted to put that out there. And thank you again for your support. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Capricorn. All right, what you may be struggling with. Okay, cards definitely want to come out today. We have the Magician, we have the Queen of Swords, we have, I feel like you, oh look, there was a hidden card under there, and I almost feel like that's part of the message, is something is hidden. Something is being hidden from you. I feel like there is a truth to a situation that has not been revealed, or it has been revealed and you are having trouble walking away from it. That there's something that's been weighing really heavy on you, and my first feeling before I saw that card that was being hidden, I felt like you found out about something, but you're having trouble walking away. Maybe you're having trouble believing something, some energy or some information that you have received or you have heard, and you're just having trouble walking away. It's almost like you're holding on to these 10 swords. Tens can be completions, but I feel like you haven't reached that. I feel like you're still carrying all of these swords on your back, because I feel like you're struggling with your own power. I feel like you're struggling with trying to get things back under control and getting things focused. Definitely we have times in our lives where we struggle with that. All right, so what does Capricorn need to focus on? What does Capricorn need to look at? Okay, we have a bunch of cards. Look at that. We have 4 cards coming out again. I think this happened the other day where it was 4 cards kept coming out. I think the middle one had 5. So for some reason, I feel like it could be some numbers that may be popping up for you, or it could be like 444. The number 4. It's funny because I was watching, I think it's Cherry Wallace. She does Harry Potter stuff, which I love Harry Potter stuff. And she said her lucky number was 4. So, and then when she was doing an unboxing, and it was the 4th one that she was a mystery unboxing, and she opened it, and 4 is her favorite number, and her favorite character came out. She was opening some Disney stuff, and it was Bambi. So I don't know, for some reason I feel like the number 4 for someone keeps coming up. That's what the 4 reminded me of it. Yes, Gertrude has a lot to say this morning too. So what you need to look at is we have Temperance, Sagittarius. I feel like for some reason, there's a Sagittarius that may help to give you answers. Doesn't necessarily have to be a Sagittarius. It could be Sun, Moon, or Rising, or it could be someone with those qualities. Temperance also represents compromise. It represents balance. It represents a back and forth. I'm almost, again, my brain is going quicker than my mouth. I get so excited. Fire and water, right? They don't mix. And maybe that's something that you have to think about, is like fire and water. This situation here, maybe this situation, you're like fire and water, and the two of you don't mix, and the water is extinguishing the fire, and the fire can't be itself and have that flame. Knight of Swords, putting your sword up in the air and saying, hey, I've got this, right? I've got to make some changes. We have the Three of Cups, which is happiness and celebrations, but I also feel like it's surrounding yourself with those people that are supportive. We have the Nine of Pentacles. I also feel like it's focusing on those things that you do have. Again, like I've said before, those things that you have in your plus column. I feel like over here, it's like you want to give up and you're feeling stuck. And over here, it's like, let's take control and let's get going with things. Getting things back on track. Future energies that want to come in for Capricorn in this reading. Okay. Future energies that want to come in for Capricorn in this reading. Okay, okay. I feel that we have the Page of Cups, the Queen of Cups. I think this one came out next. I saw this one. We have the Eight of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups. We have the Nine of Swords. And then we have, look at that, 5. Just like the other reading, it was, that one was 4, 5, 4. And this was 4, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. I feel that what the energy that wants to come in for you is emotional. I feel like you're going to have a lot of emotions. I also feel like you're going to have an emotional release. And that may cause you some stress. I feel like it's emotional release because of these two cards here. The Queen of Cups is looking at the Nine of Swords. And I feel like this turns in, this emotional release turns into this Ace of Cups, where I feel like it's that renewal, right? Aces are new beginnings. I almost feel like with this release, you're making way for these new emotions and these new feelings. With this Page of Cups is a young new energy, and the Eight of Pentacles is taking a closer look at things, but I feel like it's also like seeing things differently. You're seeing things differently and you're seeing, okay, I need to have this emotional release. And I feel like maybe you've been holding on to this, that you haven't given yourself this chance to have this emotional release, for you to let things go. And maybe that's what this is over here, is that you haven't been able to let go of these emotions and feelings that have been building up for you. I definitely, you know me, I've been emotional on this channel many times, but I've learned that I need to do that for me in order to let that go and to make room for these new emotions and these new feelings. And I feel like that's what you're doing, is that maybe you're not having that release, and you're holding on to things, or you're sweeping things under the rug, or you're in denial of things, and you're not really giving yourself that chance to have that exploration of feelings and to just have that release, to let it go. It could be something that sometimes these things can be overwhelming, and it's like, I really don't want to face that. I really don't want to deal with that. And that's completely understandable. I mean, this is up to you. It is your choice. But this reading is for that person where the cards are saying that there is someone who is holding on to emotions, someone that is in denial of things, somebody who has all of these 10 swords on their back, somebody who feels that they have a loss of control, somebody who is not able to walk away from these emotions and feelings. That the cards are trying to say that they want you to be happy. They want you to see all of the positive things that you have in your column, and that fire and water don't mix, and that you are in control, and it's time for you to move forward with things, and that the energy that is coming in for you is an emotional release. And you may feel, I wish I had saved it. I had seen on Facebook this morning and saying, basically it was saying about how it's almost like you have to feel like you're at the bottom, right? That you have to have feeling like you can't go any lower, or having this release, because the only way that you can go is up. And I feel like the energy that is coming in is, yes, this is difficult, that you have to see, that you're finally realizing, yes, I have to have this emotional release, and I have to not worry about it, and I just have to let it go, let it flow, right? Go with the flow, let things happen and let them come through. But that brings you to this Ace of Cups energy, this renewal of sorts. Obviously, I'm not telling you what you have to do. I'm just, you have to choose what is best for you. But that's what I feel this message is for that person. And this makes sense to you. And you know that this is a process that you have to do, that you have to let go of. But the feeling of after the release, when you're going through it, it's very tough. But when you get on the other side, it's absolutely amazing. It's this sense of freedom that you can't explain, and lightness. All right, so let's get a numerology card here. We have 46, domestic harmony, and this came out in another reading, and I feel that that represents, are there triggers that are in your living space that are affecting you, right, that are reminding you of things? And then we have 87, synchronicity. Those synchronicities, those things that are lining up. I feel like you will know when the time is right, because things are going to line up for you. I also feel like with the domestic harmony, I feel like getting your environment that you're in a calm place, that there may be a lot of chaos that is surrounding you, and you don't have that space for you to release this energy. So making a space for yourself, whether that is in your living space, just saying, okay, I need some time to myself, or it's maybe going someplace where you feel that you can have that time alone, and having that space to process this and giving yourself that. Because I feel like with the magician is setting things up for you to work through things, and for you to processing it, and you looking at yourself and saying, hey, I need some space to work through this. I've got all of this pent up frustration that is causing me anxiety, that is causing me problems, that I need to look out for myself, and I need to give myself this space to work through this. I feel like things will line up for you when the time is right. All right, let's get a fortune reading card. Look at that, celebrations. You are ready to bring new and exciting things into your life. Yes, you are. I feel like you are, and I feel like it's the realization of, hey, I've got to do this. I've got to make some changes. I feel like that goes very well with the Ace of Cups. We have our Star Dragons cards, and I'm going to grab one of these for the reading. For Capricorn, healing, restoring hope. Exactly, I love it, because that's what I feel is going on with this reading, is you're healing, but I feel like you're healing yourself, that you are looking out for yourself, and you need to give yourself a pat on the back for realizing this. And you are restoring hope, because I feel like over here there is a lack of hope, and you're looking out for yourself, and you are restoring that hope. All right, let's get an animal. Okay. This one literally fell out, so we have armadillo spirit, and it says set healthy boundaries. Again, this is another helpful thing like I was saying over here with domestic harmony, creating that safe space for yourself. And how do you do that? Is you set healthy boundaries for yourself, right? You set those boundaries that are working for you, that are important for you, and making those choices that are best for you. And if people don't understand that, then that gives you that clue as to how they are feeling towards you, right? And gives you that clue as to their relationship, as how they see you, and maybe that will affect how you see them. We have Bobcat Spirit, life is a mystery. You never know why these things happen, right? You don't understand. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. And sometimes we're led down these paths, and sometimes these things trigger us, and we're like, wait, everything was going good, or I thought this was happening, and then this happens, right? And then life is a mystery, but it's trying to work through that the best that you can, because, and knowing that these signs are showing you that there's something that you need to work on and you need to focus on. And to look at it that way and not look at it as this is happening to you, this is happening for you. All right. Again, thank you so much for all of your support. I truly, truly appreciate it. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.